In her memoir, singer Cher recounts being controlled by her husband, producer Sonny Bono, who forced her to work to exhaustion and deceived her. Cher's memoir, The Memoir Part 1, will be released on November 19th. In the book, the singer unveils stories from her 11 years of marriage to Sonny Bono, the musician who helped her achieve success with Sonny and Cher. Several news outlets note that although the duo were iconic pop figures of the 1970s, their marriage lacked love. Cher reveals that her first husband valued work over her, exploited her labor for years, and was unfaithful. Throughout their marriage, Cher was angry, fearful, and felt completely trapped in her relationship with Bono. The two first met when Cher was 16 and Bono was 27. At the time, Bono was going through a divorce from his first wife and working in the music industry. Cher, who lied about being 18, befriended him. Bono allowed Cher to live in his home, aware of her financial struggles, in exchange for her help with cooking and cleaning. Cher recalls Bono initially found her unattractive and assured her there would be separate beds when they moved in together. Her life took a new turn when Bono convinced his boss, producer Phil Spector, to let Cher temporarily sing with the girl group The Ronettes for a day after their lead singer Darlene Love was delayed due to car trouble. From there, Cher began collaborating with Bono, producing hits like I Got You Babe, Bang Bang, and The Beat Goes On. They also found success on television with their variety show, The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, which won an Emmy in 1972. Cher states that fame changed Bono. In 1969, they officially married and welcomed their first child, Chaz, who has since transitioned to male and goes by Chaz. The couple had a private wedding in 1964, and Cher experienced 3 miscarriages before turning 21. Despite having a child, Bono forced Cher to work relentlessly, causing her weight to drop to approximately 44 kilograms, 97 pounds, at the age of 26. Despite her height of about 1.7 meters, 5 feet 7 inches, she was left exhausted, especially after learning that Bono had signed contracts for performances in Las Vegas every summer for countless years, while simultaneously juggling their CBS show and raising their child. The singer shares that she once contemplated suicide as a means of escape. She recalls standing barefoot on a hotel balcony looking down. Cher reflects, I was dizzy with loneliness. It felt so easy to step over the edge and disappear. In those moments of madness, I couldn't think of any other option. I repeated this act 5 or 6 times, including once in Vegas. Each time, thoughts of her child, mother, sister, and fans stopped her from making a fatal decision. Eventually, one night, Cher realized she could leave Bono. The couple quietly separated after the incident in Vegas and officially divorced in 1974. Also in her memoir, Cher reveals that her ex-husband was jealous and controlling, attempting to dominate her life. Bono once forbade her from attending a party hosted by colleagues, prohibited her from wearing perfume, and even burned her tennis clothes. To end their relationship, Cher told her husband that she wanted to sleep with a guitarist named Bill, although she didn't actually mean it. The next day, Cher discovered that Bono had spent the night with the guitarist's girlfriend out of revenge. He even hired a private investigator to follow her when she traveled to San Francisco with Bill. Additionally, Bono had an affair with his assistant because he felt unfulfilled in his marriage with Cher. During their separation before the divorce, Cher dated music producer David Geffen. Her new boyfriend discovered that Bono had deceived her into signing a contract with an extremely low salary for Cher Enterprises, a company where Bono held 95% of the shares and the remaining 5% belonged to his lawyer. When confronted, Bono admitted he did it because he was afraid Cher would leave him. I worked my entire life only to realize I had nothing to show for it. I never thought I needed to protect myself from Sonny, but the contracts he secretly drafted robbed me of my income and benefits. For years, I've tried to understand why he treated me that way, but I still don't have an answer, Cher writes in her memoir. Despite their unhappy marriage, the couple remained friends after their divorce and co-parented their child. Bono later met with Cher and apologized for the harm he had caused. In 1998, Bono passed away in a skiing accident. In her book, Cher shares that despite all the pain, she still had feelings for him. She writes, my relationship with him is hard to define because even I don't fully understand it. Even when I was angry at him or when he took all my money, there was still an unbreakable bond between us. One thing is certain. I adored him and saw him as a hero. We worked hard together for our careers, and we both loved that. But he was still a terrible person. American singer Cher, now 78 years old, is one of the most successful music and fashion icons of all time. Dubbed the goddess of pop, she is a symbol of female empowerment in a male-dominated industry. Over her 6-decade career, she has sold 100 million records, won a Grammy, an Emmy, an Academy Award, 3 Golden Globes, and many other prestigious accolades. Cher remains the only artist to have a #1 single on the Billboard charts in every decade from the 1960s to the 2010s. After Bono, Cher married musician Greg Allman and had a son in 1975. 9 days later, she filed for divorce due to Allman's drug addiction, but the two quickly reconciled. In 1979, they officially went their separate ways. Currently, Cher is dating Alexander Edwards, a 38-year-old music executive who works for Def Jam Recordings, a subsidiary of Universal Music Group. He was previously a producer for Last Kings Records. The couple publicly confirmed their relationship in November 2022. Let me know if you'd like any further refinements. Recently, veteran singer Cher caused a stir with her candid yet humorous remarks about why she dates men decades younger than herself. In a recent interview, Cher explained her choice of dating much younger men. "The men my age are all dead. As for those still alive, they always seem a bit intimidated by me. But younger men were raised by strong, independent mothers like me, so they're much bolder." Cher, now 78 years old, is currently dating music producer Alexander Edwards, 38. Alexander is nearly 40 years her junior. The two met at Paris Fashion Week in September 2022 and quickly became a couple. They briefly broke up in May 2023 but reconciled after 4 months apart. Cher admitted that even she never imagined she would one day be in a relationship with someone so much younger. She once confidently advised friends not to date men significantly younger or engage in flirtatious texting. Yet she has found herself doing both in her late 70s. Cher and Alexander's relationship has been met with controversy. Responding to public chatter, the singer once posted on her personal social media account, "Don't you all have anything better to do? Let me tell you something, I don't care what you think." Throughout her life, Cher has experienced 2 marriages and many high-profile relationships. Notably, she once dated actor Tom Cruise, who was 16 years younger than her. In fact, Cher has dated several younger men, some over 20 years her junior. However, her relationship with Alexander has been the most shocking due to the nearly 40-year age gap. Cher understands that the vast age difference makes their relationship surprising to many. Nevertheless, she asserts that both she and Alexander are mature, responsible adults who have carefully considered their decision to be together, emphasizing that theirs is not a reckless or impulsive union. Cher emphasized, "Love doesn't know math. Love doesn't calculate. Rationally, this relationship is strange, even to me, but Alexander told me that love doesn't calculate." Cher described her boyfriend as kind, intelligent, and funny. She revealed that they are deeply in love and that she feels as if she has returned to her youth. Cher shared that she feels happy being cared for by her younger partner, like a queen. The veteran singer also confirmed that she has introduced Alexander to her family. Addressing the negative comments about her relationship, Cher said, "I have nothing to defend when it comes to my love life. People who enjoy hating, criticizing, and condemning will always find a reason to keep doing so, but that means nothing to you when you're happy, because when you're truly happy, you don't care about the gossip." Throughout her life, Cher has had 2 marriages and 2 sons from her 2 husbands. Her sons are now 54 and 47 years old. Cher's current boyfriend, Alexander Edwards, is best known to the public for his relationship with reality TV star Amber Rose. The two share a 4-year-old son. In 2021, Amber Rose publicly accused Alexander Edwards of cheating on her with at least 12 women during their time together. Alexander admitted to the infidelity, stating that while he loved Amber, being unfaithful was his true nature. Following this revelation, Alexander and Amber decided to part ways. Many of Cher's fans have expressed concern about her relationship with Alexander, pointing to his controversial past. However, Cher reassured her worried fans, saying that she is happy in love, not blind in love. American singer Cher, born 1946, is famously known as the goddess of pop. She is regarded as a symbol of female empowerment in the music industry. Cher has a distinctive contralto voice and has worked across various fields, including acting in stage plays, television shows, and films. She won the Academy Award for Best Actress for her role in Moonstruck, 1987. Throughout her career, Cher has frequently reinvented her performance style and appearance. She first rose to prominence in 1965 while performing regularly with her then-husband, Sonny Bono. She marked her solo career with singles like Bang Bang, My Baby Shot Me Down, and You Better Sit Down Kids. In the 1970s, Cher had hits such as Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves, Half-Breed, and Dark Lady. At the time, she was considered the most successful solo female artist in the American music industry. Cher divorced Sonny Bono in 1975, and her music career soared again in the late 1980s with hits like I Found Someone, If I Could Turn Back Time, and Save Up All Your Tears. To this day, Cher remains an active and enduring performer. With over 100 million records sold, she is one of the best-selling singers in the world.